Hello Zenbeez, it's time for a string safari. A string safari is a project where we create a Zentangle using a given string, and this is our string safari number 44. You can check out all our previous projects from the series in the playlist String Safari. I am Sandhya. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. For today's project, I will be working on a regular white square tile with my black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to Tangle now. Okay, so here we are with our supplies. This is my white square tile, my 01 black Micron and a pen just in case, and a pencil and a stub. So these are my supplies, so let's get started. This is string safari number 44, so this is our string number 44. So I'm going to start off with 4 dots on 4 corners. We're going to make a border, but notice how I am making my dots really inside of the tile. So we want more space outside the border. So I'm just making the border line like that. Okay, and there it is. Now we're going to create our string, and we're going to use our basic string, which is Z. So this goes like this. I start from left center somewhere, I go to the top center. Now we don't have a scale, we're just eyeballing this. Okay, so I made a Z like this, and I made sure my square, the border is inside that string like that. Okay, so now let's get started with our first tangle, which is Mysteria. So we are going to start off from here, and we're going to go all the way till here. So this whole section we're going to do Mysteria. So this is kind of like hollybow, but with wavy lines like that instead of straight lines. So remember, you will be going behind what's already there. So every time you make a line, make sure you go behind whatever is already there. And we're making wavy lines. Set of 2 lines which is kind of connected right at the top and the end, and just continue. So notice we are going to stop right here. Okay, so this place we are going to do some other tangle. So go ahead, let's do this. Okay, so now that I have, maybe I'll add one more here. Okay, so now we're going to fill this entire gaps with tipple or orbs. So I'm going to go around adding circles like this. Okay, so take your time and fill in these sections with circles. Like that. Okay, so we are done with this. Now I am going to start with this side, wherein we are going to do this section here like this. Okay, so I am going to start off with Flux. So I'm going to go like this. We're going to make nice big flux like that. Okay, so we're going to stay here. Okay, so I'm going to go about like this. Okay, so let's see, I might add one more here, a tiny one. Okay, so I'm going to now pull out a line from here. So now I'm going to fill up these sections with circles or orbs as they are called. Okay, so we filled the other section with Flux. Now I'm just going to quickly go back and check for any white sections, and I'm just going to fill all of that up with solid black. There. So this is done. Now here and here we are going to do this tangle called SandBeez. So it's one of homegrown tangle, something that I came up a few months back. So we start with ovals like this, kind of elongated orbs. Okay, so I'm going to go along this border line here. Okay, and I'm going to do it here again on this side. So take your time to do this. Okay, so now in this section we're going to pull out lines, straight lines. So because this is a corner here, we're going to start from this corner, and I'm going to slowly keep turning my tile. And like so. Okay, so let me do this on this side as well. There it is, all done. Now I'm going to repeat the same thing on this side as well. So we're going to start off with ovals like this. And we're going to make ovals here. Okay, and again we're going to start with the diagonal side. Okay, and it's going to be wider here and narrow there. And then I try to kind of get the angle right, and filling up this whole space with straight lines. I'll repeat this on this side as well. There you go. Okay, so here it is all done. Now let's get to these two sections here. So here I am going to add this tangle called Soluna. It's a beautiful tangle. So we start with circles, random circles of different sizes. So I'm going to make some nice big circles here, and they're all touching each other. So you can make circles of different sizes, but they should all be together. Okay, so I'm going ahead with my circles. Okay, so let's keep adding more circles like that. Okay, so I have added circles and I've also added these little black fillings in between. So now let's get to the next step, wherein we're going to pull out a line that kind of goes like this. So you're basically making a crescent moon inside that circle. Okay, and then we are going to make an aura circle like this inside this space and make another tiny aura circle and a dot, and then I go about filling this with lines like this, like that. So we're going to repeat this. Now I can make my crescent moon whichever direction I want, so I'm going to change the direction here, and this is my circle, this is my first set, second set, and the dot, and I start pulling out lines. So this looks really interesting. Okay, let's try once again. Okay, so again here. So I'm going to go around and fill all of these circles just like that, and I'm going to repeat that on this side as well. So take your time to do this. This again is extremely zen. So just have to keep adding to inner circles and lines like these really short lines all around. So go ahead and finish the rest of it. Okay, so I'm pretty much done. I have last few sections here that I'm working on. So I just wanted to show you guys how this looks. So if you notice, I've left some circles as is. I'm not going to do anything inside these because these are too small. So only those that I can fit in, I would go ahead and add the inner details. Otherwise I'm just going to leave it. So like here, even here, I think I can add one here. So this is going to be there. Okay, let me just check. I'm contemplating on this one. Guess I'm going to go ahead and do it. Okay, so this is all done. Pretty much we're done with all the pen work. So now let's get to pencil shading. Okay, there it is. Now let's get to pencil shading. Okay, so I'm going to start off with SandBeez. So we're going to do that on this side as well. Okay, so I'm going to blend this. Right, so let's do that on this side as well. So there it is, SandBeez all done. Darken this side just a bit, but otherwise I'm happy with this. So next we are going to work on Mysteria and Flux. So for Mysteria I'm going to go over this like this. Okay, and I'm going to blend this out. Like that. And then for Flux, I'm just gonna go ahead in each of these petals just a bit like that. Okay. So now for Soluna, I'm going to add my pencil on this end and on this end. So it's going to be here and here, and I am going to blend this out. So I'm going to do that on the other side as well. Okay, so that is my tile. Isn't that fun? Okay, so I'm going to add in my name. So let's sign it and let's get to journaling. So I'm going to put my name here. Okay, so there. Okay, it can be this way, it can be this way. Okay, so let's journal this now. So today's date is 23rd of March 2021, and this is YouTube, and we're working with String Safari number 44, and we started off with the Tangle SandBeez, and then we did Mysteria, and then we did Flux, and finished it off with Soluna. So these are our tangles that we've used for today's session. So there it is, all done. Hope you had fun on this safari with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at Sandhya or #Tangle with Sandhya, so I get to see your lovely works there. Also, a quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use, and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, send me an email to get information about my group classes or to schedule your private sessions. I have slots open for the month of March. On Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. India time, I host a Zentangle Mini Project live on my Instagram live on my handle at Sandhya. So join me on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. and let's tangle together real time. To receive my weekly newsletter, click on the link Tangle Organizer in the description and claim your free gift when you sign up and get updates on my upcoming workshops and other fun events. Now it's time to comment, so please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project, because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button and share the video and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you next on Friday in our Focus Flight series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.